Good morning. What is up, Seahorse Army? Today is day 5, 6, what? Hold on. It is December 19th, which means it is our last day at Disneyland. So right now we're heading into the park. My mom and Olivia are... There they are. They didn't get to the crosswalk in time. That's why I'm ahead of them. And then my dad, Debbie, and Tyler, is Tyler with them? Is already at, they left before us. So anyway, it's so funny. I'm the first one up because like I want to be ready and out the door, but then I wait for everybody else. Anyway, so I'm like the last one up. Anyway, so yeah, today is the last day. I'm probably not going to do a lot of vlogging, to be honest. I will probably check in here and there to show you a couple things. But today is mostly going to be about, I've got a couple dolls that I'm going to be doing unboxings for in the park. And then, so I will be recording those videos, obviously. Past that, today I just kind of want to be a vacation day for me. So yeah, I'm not going to do as much vlogging by far, partially because I've also run out of a lot of space memory. So I have to be very careful with the amount that I record, because I don't want to try to record a doll review, for example, and then run out of space so I can't, record anything else. So there's that. I found my dad. Get another morning shot of the Esplanade. DCA's over there. There's Debbie. Good morning.
Good morning.
And then we're headed over to Disneyland. So since we get a 5-day pass, we alternate which days we start at. So we always go Disney, DCA, Disney, DCA, Disney. So our last day, we always get a Disneyland morning. Okay, so we are hitting Fantasyland. I haven't done anything in Fantasyland yet. They all have, but yeah, we didn't hit Rope Drop, of course, but we are going around now to try and get all of the Fantasyland rides. Now, because all of these are some of the oldest rides here, they can't accommodate the scooters. So where are they? The scooters right there. So we have to go in through the exit of the attraction, which is not exactly like cutting the line because we still have to wait. And a lot of the rest of the rides over there, we have to do a return time. So, like Peter Pan especially, we go up to the cast member there, get a return time, and then we can go on some of the other rides and then come back and do Peter Pan. So we're still waiting our turn. We just have to go through the exit. But anyway, just all that set up to let you know we're going on Casey Jr. and we are here in the exit of the ride, basically. So we have to wait our turn. Oh, and then they have Storybook Land going through, kind of throughout Casey Jr. There's the train over there. And the Mad Hatter and Alice are over there. We're having a little tea party. I love it. Oh my gosh, hold on, I get my phone out so I can actually zoom in. There we go, I can actually zoom in now. So there's the Mad Hatter and Alice having a tea party with that group. That's awesome. Oh, the train is here.
While we're rolling, and keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. Oh, and remember,
Tell them to look over.
your children too.
Get their attention.
Bienvenidos. Para su seguridad.
I don't even know if you're in frame. No, I know I said I'm not going to do a lot of vlogging today, and that's true, but I haven't gone on any of these rides, so I'm going to get the Fantasyland rides today. So you'll at least get to see those.
All aboard!
Down the track with the smoky sack.
Every time his funny little whistle sounds, everybody hurries through the circus grounds. Time for lemonade and Cracker Jack. Casey Jr.'s back. Casey Jr.'s back. Every time his funny little whistle sounds, everybody hurries through the circus grounds. Time for lemonade and Cracker Jack. Casey Jr.'s back. Casey Jr.'s
back. Here's Elsa's castle. Oh, and Arendelle down there. Oh, Rapunzel's tower. I love this little area right here, this little nook.
Please stay seated now.
TikToc.
Now, as we
They're
say
saying
to
the
the animals,
animals, that's the end of the lion.
Fantasyland.
How was it? Much better. See, I know what I'm doing. It was bitter? I think you're right, it was bitter. That's what I say, bitter.
I'm saying bitter.
That's what, I know, you're saying bitter.
I'm not saying bitter. It was not bitter. It was bitter than
funny.
before.
Is it me or does she talk funny?
I do not talk funny.
But I can
I'm
fix it.
English.
It's okay, I got sugar. I can make it not bitter.
Decimos que solo vota porque no le damos sugar y no va a entender. See, that was bitter.
You still think it's bitter?
No, it was better than before.
Okay, well, then I'll put in some mustard, that'll make it really good.
That's what I said. Bitter. That's bitter. That's bitter. If I'm saying bitter.
They think I'm the crazy
I'm
one.
getting frustrated now.
Frustrated.
It does not work.
No, it didn't, but I tried. Go. There, how was that?
That was good.
I knew it was going to be perfect.
I'm not going to say better.
That's good, because we've gotten way past the bitter part. Well, thank you all for coming to our birthday party. Now we will sign pictures, take autographs, people leave the table, they'll leave, others can come up, we'll start all over again.
Yes, come join
Sit
us.
down. Pictures are at the end. Sit down, tea party first.
Yes, come join us for
Yep,
tea.
tea party.
Bye.
Sit down, sit down, sit down.
Maybe it's just a misunderstanding.
Well, then their name is all wrong.
Well, who named the next then?
What would we name it?
They didn't name themselves. A fluffy moth.
That's true. That's true.
A lion. What would you call a lion if you were going to name the lion something different?
Well, first I'd have to observe them,
We should
see
go.
how they are acting.
A safari, maybe.
Oh, maybe we'll call them a safarier.
No, that would be
What's
good.
your name?
Chad.
Chad.
Hello, Chad.
Hello.
What is your favorite thing to eat for breakfast?
Scrambled eggs.
Scrambled eggs. That was a
With
good
salt
one.
and pepper?
Yeah, of course.
Or
Yes.
tea?
Gotta have
Good.
What
all.
about cheese?
Oh yes, you're making them better as we go. Yeah.
Oh, you could make an omelet
Now I'm hungry.
Yes.
with spinach.
Oh, you ruined it.
You don't like vegetables?
I don't like spinach.
What about
Do
mushrooms?
I look like Popeye?
Do you like mushroom?
No.
You do kind of look like Popeye.
I do.
A little bit. Not as strong though.
Moving along. What's your name?
Chris,
Chris. What is your favorite?
it's lion.
How did you know that was your question?
That's my subject line.
Now let's see. What is your favorite ride in Disneyland?
Right? Actually, the fantasy
Ahem.
land.
Ahem. Teacups. Teacups.
Okay.
Teacups. Oh, what's your name?
Jasmine.
And what do you do for fun?
Right?
Just enjoy
Right.
everything.
Enjoy the simple things of life.
That's good. That's good. What's your name?
Olivia.
Olivia. Let's see. What is your favorite fruit?
Fruit.
Apple.
Apple. Oh, just don't tell Snow White.
An apple a day keeps the doctor away. My name is Alice.
Your name's Alice.
Yes.
Okay, let's see. What is your favorite shape?
Shape. A circle.
Circle.
Yes.
Circle gets a square.
That reminds me of
Okay.
a teacup.
Time for tea. Oh, I can drink teacups.
Oh no.
Everyone just go Be a sprinkler. There, how was that?
It was
Good.
delectable.
What? That's woo! That's bitter.
Is it bitter?
Yes, just like you said.
Bitter.
Yes.
Well, I'm saying bitter. When
Yeah.
I say better, it's more of an E vowel sound.
Well, you will think it's
He
better
gets
when it's
confused
not bitter when I put the
when
sugar
I say
in.
bitter versus when I say bitter,
It's fun.
and I barely say it's bitter.
I think he talks funny.
I do not. I'm English. I'm English.
You don't even see that right. It's English. Not English. English.
Mr. Hunter.
That's my name.
Wait
That's
a
the tea.
minute. It is quite good tea.
Yes, is that better now?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
What? No.
You like that?
Tao.
It's just sugar water. I never put in the tea.
Oh, you know who likes sugar water?
Who?
Ladybugs.
Oh, that's true.
And the bread and butterflies.
Are you a ladybug?
No, but I could be if I wanted to be. Because I can be anything that I want to be.
Okay, we'll go. Last time. Now it was perfect, right?
Yes.
Oh, very good.
Much better that time.
Well, thank you all for coming to our birthday
See,
party.
you can understand that he's saying bitter, so why can't you understand that I'm saying bitter?
Because you're saying bitter.
I'm not.
You're getting very bitter about saying better.
I am.
You're bitter.
I want
Or
to be
you bitter butter.
understood.
Oh, I'll take a picture.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, that was really cool. I've never gotten to sit and have like a tea party with Alice and the Mad Hatter. That was so much fun. So they're a delight. And I mean, I'm a huge Alice in Wonderland fan, you know, my favorite Disney characters and everything. So it's like amazing to get to sit with them. So I don't know, that was really cool. Anyway, so we're heading over here. We're probably going to hit another couple of more of these Fantasyland rides before. I can't talk right now. Oh my god. We're going to hit a few more of the Fantasyland rides before getting breakfast. So I think we're going to try and get a return time for Peter Pan because it always has a really, really long wait. So.
Enjoy your seat. Please remain seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside. And please stay by your topic. Never topic one.
Bye, Mom.
Come on in.
Thank you.
Watch your children and do try to drive more carefully than Tony. Ta-ta. You really like it works.
Bad guy. He's the bad guy. The water fountain. Oh no! Oh no!
Para que tengan un viaje seguro. Necesitamos con las manos.
Please draw
horse cannot find Snow White from me.
Be careful. Hey, this way. Oh, no.
What's happening?
He always makes a jackass out of himself. Shut the door. Get along. Talk.
Please let me go. Please.
Quick, this way.
You blokes running somewheres.
Hey, look out. Here it is. Ho!
He's the famous teleporting whale.
This book celebration.
That's kind of cool. Little Jiminy Cricket's room and presents. Bye guys, have fun in Neverland.
Never.
Bye.
Come on, everybody. Here we go. Off to Neverland.
There it is, Witch. Second star to the right, straight on to one.
Right by you now. Take that. That's all for London. Dixie does. Right by you now. Kevin.
Full sailing, please remain seated or standing and supervise your children. Enjoy your ride.
Heading over to get return times for Alice in Wonderland. And here's Mary Poppins and Bert. They are traveling though, so I'm not going to bother them. She's so beautiful, practically perfect in every way. Ten.
Welcome to Mad Tea Party, where everything is quite mad. To ensure your safety to the Mad Hatter.
Bienvenidos al Mad Tea Party. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga sus manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro de la taza.
Oh, it's sunny out. Wait, can I turn it? Can I turn
It
it?
looks like our tea party is coming to an end. Please remain seated until your teacup stops, and then follow the signs to the nearest exit. Ta-ta!
Where are they? Oh, they're back
Please visit
there.
us again.
Please remain seated until your teacup is coming to a full and complete stop.
Adventures in Wonderland began when I followed the white rabbit down the rabbit hole. All of a sudden, I fell. Down, down, down.
Looking for the white rabbit? Well, having a crown.
Oh, Mr. Rabbit, wait, please.
He went this way. No, that way. My wife is saying hello, goodbye.
They're beads. Now this is curious. I wonder if the rabbit came in here.
Oh, by the way, somewhere. This I'm not sure where I am either.
Nate, don't go, please.
By the way, he went this way.
And the queen, she likes a red. If she saw light instead, she likes a bush. And each of us. This is a coffee red.
The Royal Majesty, the Queen of Hearts, and the King.
Shall we play croquet?
Rule 42, the Queen always wins.
Okay, so we're at the Jolly Holiday, having breakfast. Best breakfast sandwich in the park, FYI. It's just bacon, egg, and cheese with some hollandaise sauce on a croissant. So delicious. But then also, okay, mine looks weird, but there's two normal looking ones over there with a little silver stripe on them. But anyway, raspberry macaron. Have to get one every Disney trip. It's one of my favorite treats ever, but also at the parks. So, but yeah. Anyway, all right, we're gonna eat our breakfast, and then I'm probably gonna split to go film some of the doll reviews, and yeah, we'll just kind of go from there. Good morning, Seahorse Army. Welcome back. As you can see, I am in Disneyland, and I have some doll reviews to do. Today, I am here to show you this gift set that was a Toys R Us exclusive, but this is the Barbie and Friends gift set from 1991, or at least the box date is 1991. Anyway, so here are the dolls. I'm so happy to finally have them out of the box and to add them to my Disney doll collection, my ever-growing Disney Barbie collection.
Any further, how about a hand for our fabulous trumpet section on that one? Patrick, Miles, Ellen, and Sarah, nice job.
It's always fun to see the Disneyland band. But anyway, I'm actually going to be reviewing a doll that was a gift from one of my friends, Corbin. He wanted to buy me a doll when the last time he was here at Disneyland. So here she is. So this is one of the storybook dolls that you're able to get here in Disneyland. Yes. I was going to see if I could take a picture with you with her. He does.
Here we go. Some for the wings, some for me.
Of course, of course.
Okay, now we're photo ready.
Oh, I love it. You look amazing. Oh my gosh, that was absolutely magical. That is going to be it for the Tinkerbell doll. I love that she now has some extra pixie dust from Tinkerbell herself. Heading through Adventureland again. It's super busy and congested in here, but I don't care. I love coming through here whenever I have to go to someplace on this side of the park. But I mean, it made sense to come over here anyway because we have return times for Indiana Jones. Welcome to the jungle. Okay, so right now we're in front of Indiana Jones. I forgot what it was called. Anyway. And then right behind me, right back here, is where the little man of Disneyland lives, Patrick Bagora, and his house is decorated for Christmas. So let me show you. Look at it, it's all festive. Oh, he's even got little presents down there. Cute. I love that. I love that that he decorates. I was gonna say, I love that they decorate it, but no, he decorates, because he's actually there, that's his house. So I'm not gonna record on the ride because it's too dark, and I've already recorded that. But just like, look how cool this rainforest looks.
I know, it's so cool back here.
I love it. Oh, and there's the Jungle Cruise going by. There's the temple. I think next, at some point, I still need to go on the treehouse. So I'll go on that at some point. I don't know. I want to do it today while it's still light out. All right, we're gonna go on the ride. I'll catch up with you afterwards.
Was a god over this intriguing discovery by famed archaeologist Indiana Jones. They claim rumors that it rewards visitors with unlimited riches, eternal youth, or visions of the future. Now just one little hint, the ancient temple hour. If you so much as peek into its eyes, the next stop on your itinerary will be the gates of doom. This jubilant junior visited the Chamber of Earthly Riches. Looks like his allowance has gone up. Sala recently visited the Observatory of the Future. Maybe he can tell us who will win the World Series. Keep your eye on the globe.
Okay, it's lunchtime. Not sure where my dad and Debbie are, or Tyler for that matter.
They're all at the hotel.
Oh, they're all at the hotel. Okay. But we're having lunch. We got some clam chowder in the bread bowls. Do not underestimate this. It is amazing, especially when it's not cold. Of course, I wanted it when it was cold. Now, today it's warm, but still, it's still really, really good. I also got a turkey leg. Hold on. There we go. When it was zoomed out, it looks smaller than it actually is. No, this is like normal. So...
Oh, it's heavy.
Compared to her hand, this gigantic turkey leg. Look, it's bigger than my head. But anyway.
I was just gonna grab that nail.
Sorry.
No, I've been using a fork to take pieces off. The flavor of the turkey leg actually complements the clam chowder. I know that sounds weird, but the turkey leg tastes like ham because it's smoked. But yeah, I've been taking pieces of it and eating it with the clam chowder. It's really good. You should try it. It's really expensive to do that, to get both, but it's worth it, in my opinion.
When you're sharing them.
Yeah, especially when you're sharing it, because I'm sharing it with them, so. What?
I like clam chowder.
Oh, yay. And she's been a picky eater, but recently she's been trying so much new stuff that she ends up liking, so. And clam chowder is one of them. Plus, it's in a bread bowl. I mean, you know, kind of amazing sourdough bread bowl. But anyway,
Freshly baked at the other park.
Freshly baked across the park, or across the whatever at the other
in
park.
the other park.
Yeah. But anyway, I'm gonna finish my lunch and I'll check back in later whenever. Like I said, it's gonna be very, very sporadic checking in today because I'm not recording as much. I did finish both of the doll reviews I wanted to do, so I'm happy. I'm done with that. So I probably won't be recording much more. But just wanted to check in and show you my lunch because this is kind of amazing and I wanted to share it with y'all.
Tiana's on the Mark Twain.
Okay, so I'm heading back to the hotel, but I want to stop in downtown Disney to pick up some gingerbread cookies for Becca. Anyway, I'm going to do a weird thing where I get on the train, get off at Tomorrowland, and then take the monorail out to downtown Disney. It's just less driving on this thing and less battery. But I also realized I never really showed you this new New Orleans Square. So they have this new little fountain here, little water fountain going. But this is really cute. So this used to be, so this tree right here, and then this tree used to be 2 of 4. And actually, I think technically that tree was one of them. And then there was another one that was in there, but it got removed. And then right here in the very center was a water fountain. But they removed that whole thing and made this. So it's now a whole new shape. I thought it was going to be weird because it was supposed to be a square shape. That's what it always was before, but now it's just, you know, the shape that you're seeing behind me, whatever, oblong, weird. Anyway, so yeah, that is the new area, new New Orleans Square area. And then here's like the extended queue for Haunted Mansion. But anyway, and then I believe, yeah, the wheelchair accessible exit for Haunted Mansion comes out right there. I want to go on Haunted Mansion one more time before we leave. But anyway, speaking of wheelchair accessible, sounds like the train is just now pulling up, so my timing is perfect. Thank you. Alright, so I'm on the train. There we go. And then back behind us, I'm on the very back car. And back there is the wilds of Adventureland.
To those just joining us, welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. To ensure a safe ride, stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your kids.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
We're now entering the Bayou, home to Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Take a sneak peek at the big party Princess Tiana is throwing, where the welcome is warm, the music is hot, and the company is sweet as honey. And when it comes to sweetness, the inhabitants of the land we're passing over are the bee's knees. Here in Bayou Country, you can join Winnie the Pooh, Tigger, Louis the Alligator, and other beloved critters on their fun-filled adventures. As we steam past Hungry Bear Barbecue Jamboree, we're now joining up with the Rivers of America and entering the frontier as it looked more than a century and a half ago. This is my favorite part of the journey. Around every bend, there's natural beauty as far as the eye can see. There is the revered Indian shaman, sharing his stories with those in the great river valley below. People like you have been riding these rails since the 1800s, traveling through nature's wonderland in a matter of days, rather than the months it used to take by mule or stagecoach. Steam power not only fueled these iron horses, but the dreams of a whole new generation as it moved west into this great frontier. Of course, some of those dreams, and the stories that went with them, were pretty darn wild and downright unbelievable. Like on Big Thunder Mountain, where I hear that mysterious spirits have grabbed hold of those mining trains and turned them into the wildest ride in the wilderness.
Alright friends, we just need to make sure all your little ones do remain fully seated either on the bench or on a lap. That includes your little ones. You need to make sure they're sitting down either on a bench or on a lap.
This tunnel signals our transition from the frontier to another kind of ear, the ones you'll find on Mickey and Minnie Mouse. Our next stop is Toontown Depot, official train station for Mickey's Toontown, a cartoon home where Mickey, Minnie, and all their friends live. Toontown Depot is also the gateway to Fantasyland.
Alright my friends, we are now approaching Toontown Depot. Go ahead and remain seated until the train comes to a full and complete stop. It's going to be your gateway to Toontown, Fantasyland, and your closest stop to Matterhorn. You want to catch Santa Claus right over here at the theater, you can do that as well. But once again, just remain seated until the train comes to a full and complete stop.
So as I was driving by, I noticed that they have like a whole Christmas thing at this Fantasyland theater. They're even playing like old Mickey Mouse cartoons that are winter themed or holiday themed gonna have to go check that out later.
Once again, my friend.
Thanks for joining us on the Disneyland Railroad. For a safe ride, remember to stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your kids.
¿Qué tal, amigos? Y bienvenidos a bordo. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
As we leave Toontown Depot, we get a real nice view of the happiest land of them all, Fantasyland. You can see people stepping onto It's a Small World just below us. And, off in the distance, majestic Matterhorn Mountain. We're now steaming forward into the future to a land inspired by visions of tomorrow, both practical and imagined. Here you'll find rocket ships and star speeders, submarines and astroblasters, and, if you look overhead, maybe a glimpse of a Mark 7 monorail. This is the latest version of the first daily operating monorail system in the entire Western Hemisphere, gliding above Disneyland since 1959. Below the monorail, and us, are the fun-filled roadways of the Autobia. Drivers of all ages can get behind the wheel of these cars. No experience or license required. If you're into soaring spaceships or doing battle with evil empires and emperors, Tomorrowland is definitely the place for you. Speaking of which, we're pulling into Tomorrowland Station right now. If you're leaving us here, just stay seated until we come to a full stop. Gather your belongings, including lightsabers and astroblasters, and step carefully from the train. Thanks, and have fun in the future.
Alright, my friends, we are now approaching Tomorrowland Station. Go ahead and remain seated until the train comes to a full complete stop. This is going to be your gateway into Autobia, Star Tours, Astroblasters, Space Mountain, finding submarine voyage, the Astro Orchard, and you can visit our friends at the monorail. Once again, remain seated until the train comes to a full and complete stop.
Okay, so I'm off the train, and now I'm just heading around the other side of Autobia because I'm going to get on the monorail over here. So there's the Autobia. There is Finding Nemo over here to the left, and up there is the monorail station.
Prepare to stop. You are approaching the unloading area. Please slow down.
From the Tomorrowland station, the monorail makes one optional stop at downtown Disney and completes its round trip here at the Tomorrowland station.
Hello, everyone. Welcome aboard the Disneyland monorail. We are now beginning a 2.5-mile journey to downtown Area Station and back. For a safe trip, remain seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the cabin. Be sure to watch your children and personal belongings.
Bienvenidos. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos.
Grand Californian Hotel and Spa. This imaginary masterpiece was inspired by the state's natural wonders and features the arts and crafts style of the 19th century. We are now arriving at Downtown Disney Station, gateway to the Downtown Disney District and the Disneyland Resort Hotel. If you will be leaving us here and returning later today, please hold on to your park ticket as you leave the station. You may reboard the monorail for a return trip to Tomorrowland up until 1/2 hour prior to Disneyland closing. Please remain seated until the monorail comes to a complete stop and the doors have opened. Then gather your belongings, lower your head, watch your step, and exit to the left of the monorail. Thanks for traveling with us today, and we hope you enjoy your visit to the Disneyland Resort. For those of you continuing with us, we'll begin our
backup camera. And just like that, I am in downtown Disney. So yeah, it's kind of a neat way to bypass. When you're riding these scooters, you want to try and preserve battery power, because if you're like us and you're at the park all day long, basically from park open until park close, the batteries on this thing, they just barely make it. Especially with the way that we do Disneyland, like we tend to hop back and forth across the park. It's just a lot of driving, so where's the battery down? So yeah, taking the train to whichever station you need, other than Main Street. Main Street does not have wheelchair accessibility. They only have stairs. So if you need to get on or off at Tomorrowland, Toontown, or Frontier, or New Orleans, that's one. Those ones have accessibility for the wheelchairs. So it's an easy way to get around. Plus, even if you're just walking and you're not on a scooter, take the train. Like if you're closer to a train station than you are to where you're trying to get in the park, then take the train to the next station that's closer. It'll just save you a lot of walking. And I was busy talking to the camera, not paying attention. I passed where I'm trying to get to the Grand Californian over here, which is right over here. So yeah, if you go through here, you can get to the Grand Californian. Now, coming back in through here, you do have to go through security, just like if you come from any of the hotels into downtown Disney. But going out, you don't have to. But anyway, I know I was here the other day with Olivia, but I want to go in here because at the time they weren't selling the. Oh, by the way, here's another fuel rod station in the Grand Californian. But anyway, yeah, so they have, along with the gingerbread house, they do sell the gingerbread cookies here. So hopefully they have them, because Becca wants me to get like 10 of them. Here's inside of the Grand Californian. It is so gorgeous. Very like traditional Christmas. Like, I don't know, I love it. Okay, let me see if I can find where they're selling the gingerbread cookies. But also, I wanted to see if I can get a better look at the front of this gingerbread house. There we go. Now there are, like I had mentioned before, hidden Mickeys all over this thing. That looks so cool. There's Scrooge. And then they have the little Christmas trees and stuff. There's little hidden Mickeys and some of the ornaments and stuff. And the candy, but this is all gingerbread. I think parts of it have a wooden frame, like the frame of the house, maybe wooden, but like it's all covered in gingerbread and icing sugar and everything. And they have information here about the thing. And then here's the back again. So there's Mickey and Minnie in their little living room. So cute. Okay, so went home, back to the hotel, rested, did my thing, you know, charged up my scooter a little bit, and we are back at the park. I came back with Tyler this time. So, and I'm sure that I'm pretty much just gonna end my night here. So this is probably my last shot of the train station and the Flower Mickey from the front. So, not that you could see the Flower Mickey any other way, but I'm saying from here. So, wanted to record that. Like I said, I'm only checking in here and there now at this point since it's our last day. I'm going to try and focus more on enjoying the day. So, I'll probably just check in a couple more times before the end of the night. Nice. It is pretty heavy. So we just had dinner. Most of us ate at Rancho de Zocalo. I think Tyler and my mom and maybe Olivia were at Pizza Planet. But anyway, we finished with dinner, and since we're in Frontierland, we decided to come over and do the shooting gallery because we haven't done that yet. Also, fun fact, I don't know if this is still true, but I know for a fact it used to be. If you get here early in the morning, like at rope drop, for the first, I want to say 30 minutes, this game is free to play. I don't know if it's the first 30 minutes or first like 15 minutes or whatever, but if you're here early enough in the day, it's free to play. It used to be. I have to find it out to confirm that, if that's still a thing. But yeah, and it's just fun target practice. I did it and I hit almost every target. And it's so cool seeing all like the little interactive stuff happen and everything. But I love this. Look, they're having so much fun. Olivia's having a lot of fun. We've all taken turns now at this point doing it. But it doesn't like show a score or anything or tell you how many shots. I don't know if it's like a certain number of shots that you have or if it's a time limit. But if it's a time limit, then just get trigger happy and just like bang, 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 you know, because chances are you'll hit something. But if it's a number of shots, then obviously be careful with your aiming. Anyway, it's fun. It's a fun game. I like that it's not just rides and shows. They also have some interactive stuff like this. I love it. Also, I love that Frontierland, just like everywhere else, is done up for Christmas, obviously. They're all festive and the lights and everything. Also, let me show you this. So over here across the way, this tree that's pretty bare, this during October or during, you know, the Halloween season is the Halloween tree. Obviously right now there's no leaves, so it is a real tree. But during like September, like August, September, and October, it's all done up with a bunch of little jack-o'-lanterns hanging from it, and all the leaves turn orange and it's got like orange lights in it. So it's really cool. And it's the Halloween tree based off the, is it Bray Bradbury? I don't know how to pronounce his name. But there's normally a plaque here, and I thought it was a permanent plaque, but it's not there right now. So I realized that this is not a year-round Halloween tree, basically. Oh, and there's also, you know what? There's some interactive stuff that you need the magic band for, and I completely forgot to do it this entire trip. I literally, like, I bought a magic band. Like, originally I wasn't sure if I was going to get one. And then I finally was sold when it was like, okay, you can use it as your ticket to get in the park. You can use it to connect your payment method to buy stuff in the park. And then they started including interactive stuff that you could use, that you needed the magic band to be able to do. So it's like, I'm sold. You know, it's something that you can actually do in the park. And it's useful. Well, I wore it for maybe the first 3 days that I was here, and used it to get in the park. And I think I tried it one time to buy something, and I couldn't use it at that location, and I just forgot about it. So I don't know if the Magic Band is worth it. I don't know if I can recommend it. But now that I didn't bring it with me, it's back at the hotel, and I just remembered about those interactive things. I can't do the interactive things, so oh well. Oh. Oh, somebody got the holder up there. Did you do it? Debbie has a weapon and she knows how to use it, kind of. I said, no, don't do that. Okay, so I am back in DCA. I didn't think I was going to come back over here, but there was a doll that I wanted to get, and I'd only seen it in two places. One was a shop in downtown Disney, but they didn't have that many left, and one in DCA, and they didn't have it in Disneyland. So I finally decided, I've been holding off, and I finally decided I do want to get it. So I came back over here to pick it up. They close at 10, and it's now like 9:20, 9:30. I don't know. I'm not sure. But anyway, so I had to make sure that I could get over here to get it. I did pick it up, so I've got it. It's in my little, I don't know if you can see back there. It's in a bag in the back of my scooter behind my chair. But anyway, the other reason I'm here, or more like I'm taking advantage of this time, Olivia bought Barrett a little hat of the Avengers, or like Iron Man and friends. Like it had Iron Man and Iron Hulk and one other character I forgot. Anyway, it's like a kid's hat, and he loved that hat and promptly lost it. So he got the hat, and later that day we went over to Disneyland and went on Smuggler's Run. And while we were there, he had it going in and didn't have it going out, and we didn't realize until much later. So I am back at Avengers Campus because I'm going to buy another one of those hats for Olivia to give to Barrett. I felt bad. She felt so bad when he lost the hat and could not find it because he was looking for it. So she felt bad, and then I felt bad for her. So I'm gonna buy another one and give it to her so she can give it to Barrett, maybe like for Christmas or something. The only problem is I don't know where she bought it. I know she got it in Avengers Campus. However, I do not know if she bought it here, or there's I know that there's another store. This one's more Spider-Man specific, but there's another shop over here that has more all the Avengers in it. So maybe she got it from over here. I don't know. Let me see if I can find this little hat. You know what? I really hope it wasn't that kiosk because they're closed. But there is a gift shop over here, so I'm staying hopeful. Let's see. Because I actually haven't gone into this. I've gone past it several times, meaning to go in here, but I haven't checked. I see the hat. I see the hat. I see the hat. There it is. They have it. Here it is. Okay. So, if I can reach this. Here we go. So, Armor Up. So, this is the hat. Let's go ahead and check out. So the fireworks are going off at Disneyland right now. So I'm going to avoid going back to Disneyland just yet. I think for right now, I'm actually going to head over here. Since I'm in this park already, I might as well hang out for a little bit because I have a little bit of time before it fully closes. So I'm going to see if I can get on one ride before it closes. And I think I'm going to prioritize the Little Mermaid. I mean, I never got to do the Golden Zephyr or Emotional Whirlwind, unfortunately, but that's okay. I think I'd rather just do Little Mermaid because I really love that ride. So, plus, it'll be nice and warm in there.
I'll just tell you how it ends. No, wait. I got an idea. I'll start at the beginning. I was born from a small blue egg. And wait, my story's not near as interesting as Harry.
Yes. See for yourself. Beluga, Savruga, penguins of the Caspian Sea. Next laryngitis, not good shape to me.
Floating in a blue lagoon. Walking better to its sea. No time will be better. She won't say a word. She won't say a word until you're sleeping.
What was that? Oh, right. They all live, how does that go? Happily ever after. They all live it on.
It was so good to see you. We hope you had a wonderful time.
I'm still kind of trying to avoid all of the crowd from the fireworks, because usually after the fireworks end, a lot of people leave the park. And the fireworks, I think, just ended. So I'm just trying to avoid going over there, especially because look at this. It's nice and open over here. It's not crowded. It's going to be like ridiculously crowded over at Disneyland for at least another like 15, 20 minutes. So maybe I'll go on another ride, or I don't know, maybe I'll just check out some of these shops. I still haven't done the Zephyr. I want to do that. Oh, it's grounded. Darn it. Oh, well, that's okay. Okay, so I guess they're starting to close things because we are really close to 10 o'clock at this point. So I'm just going to start slowly making my way back to the front. By the way, this is the doll that I ended up buying for myself. Obviously not this one. They had two left, so I grabbed one of them. But yeah, I've been looking at her all week, and I finally decided to pick her up. So I'll make a video about that later on. There's also this set that I've been eyeing. I love that set, but I don't really need it necessarily. Okay, I was wrong. I did get one last... Oh, hey! Didn't know you were here. But anyway, as I say, I got one last shot of the train station coming in since I'm coming back over to this park. It's a Small World during Christmas time. It looks so pretty. I want my house to look like that during Christmas time. We have like one measly strand of lights across our garage. Thank you. Rude. I love that they have the Dapper Dans in the cartoon. That's awesome.
Hi, Goofy! Tell me, it's a beautiful day for a picnic. Oh, hiya, folks. Want to take a ride on the train? Excuse me, you lady. Do you mind helping these good people into the cartoon while I fix this here locomotive?
Well, Goofy, you really scared me back there, but sure.
Thanks. Be back in a jiffy to pick you all up.
Have fun!
Hey, making me up.
You're all waltzing so beautifully together. Now, let's
Hope you had a relaxing time and thanks for riding around the park with me. Now, how do you stop one of these things? I'll just check my trusty man. Let's see.
So we're pretty much finishing up our evening in Toontown. Olivia really wants to go on Gadget Go Coaster, so she's gonna do that. And then depending on what time it is when she's done, on our way back, we'll see if we do, I don't know if we're gonna do anything else. And then of course, Mickey and Minnie are outside taking pictures and signing autographs. Oh my god, it sprays water. You can get wet on this ride. And they're talking to each other.
get the dog. Get the dog.
Olivia's in the very back. All right, so the park closes in less than a half an hour. So we're just gonna start making our way to the front and, I don't know, see whatever we stumble across along the way. But yeah, almost done with our last day. We're gonna take one last spin on the teacups since we're here, and it's a really, really short wait. Oh, here we go. Oh my God. Wait, can I turn it? I can't turn it. Ah! Wait, where are they? Ah, they're there. Ah! Whoa! Whee!
Oh, there you are.
Oh, there you
Remain
are.
seated until your teacup comes to a stop, then walk to the nearest exit. Bye-bye.
Once again, please remain.
All right, and the final ride is one that I just have not done this entire trip yet. We're gonna finish up on a classic, Dumbo.
Looks like we're coming in for a landing, gang. So please stay seated until Dumbo comes to a stop. And then you can walk to the nearest exit. Thanks for flying with the eighth wonder of the world, Dumbo!
Okay, so the park closes in about 5 minutes. We could hop in a line because as long as you're in line when the park closes, you can still go on the ride. They'll still let you go through, provided the ride doesn't like break down at the last minute or something like that. But yeah, I think I'm done. I'm tired. They're tired. We're cold. It's time to go back. I want to go back. I want to sleep, try and get some rest because tomorrow we have a long day of driving back home. Anyway, so that's pretty much it. Finished up in Fantasyland. I figured I'd finish things out here because this camera is just way better than my phone, at least in low light conditions. So this was a really fun trip. It was an interesting trip because there was a lot of things going on. There was a lot of family here this time. There was a lot of friends. Like what brought everybody together with Addie's cancer being gone and celebrating that, but also it being Christmas time. And there were certain things that weren't going on, and then there was other seasonal things that are going on, stuff like that. And then just like any Disney trip, we got a lot done. We did a lot of stuff, but there was also a lot of stuff that we didn't do or that we forgot to do or weren't able to for one reason or another. But here, I'm gonna pull over. But overall, of course, it was a very fun trip. I always love coming to Disneyland. It is my happy place. I'm just really happy to be here, and I'm a little sad for it to come to an end. But honestly, just like most of my Disneyland trips, most of the week-long Disneyland trips, I should say, I'm ready to go home. I want to sleep in my own bed. Not that these beds at this hotel aren't comfortable. I mean, they're okay. They're good, better than some of the other hotels around here. But it's not my bed, you know. Plus, I'm tired of living out of a suitcase, essentially. So I'm ready to go home. Ready to see my dogs. I miss them. Also, we got to get ready for actual Christmas. Christmas is in like 6 days, I think. I don't know. I don't know what day it is anymore. Anyway, but yeah, Christmas is coming up, and I am not ready. And yeah, it's only a week. This Disneyland trip was only a week, but it took up 2 weekends. So it's almost like 2 weeks that I lost.
Your attention, please. Disneyland has now ended its normal operating day. Thank you again for joining us at the Disneyland Resort 70th celebration and for sharing the happiness we make together, yesterday, today, and always. We hope that the memories you've made will bring you back again soon. Until then, good night, and we wish you a safe and pleasant journey home.
All right, that was the little Disneyland's closed. You ain't got to go home, but you can't stay here kind of message. But anyway, yeah, it was a really fun trip. I love being here during Christmas time. But yeah, now I'm ready to go home and finish getting ready for actual Christmas. It's weird to think that Christmas has not actually happened yet. When you're here during a holiday, you experience the holiday while you're here. So when you go home, you're like, okay, cool. Now that's done. What's the next thing? But it's like, no, same thing happened when we were here last year for Halloween. It felt like we were here, Halloween happened, and then we went home and Halloween was over, but then it wasn't over. So same thing. It feels like we've had Christmas, but Christmas hasn't happened yet. So I'm looking forward to that. Unfortunately, I do still have to go back to work for like 3 days. 3 days before Christmas. But then I do get a long weekend again. So I plan to do a lot of sleeping during that weekend to catch up, just because I'm so tired. But anyway, all right. I've now made it to the front of Main Street. So I'm just going to pull over and finish things up. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for joining us on our journey during our Christmas vacation, basically, at Disneyland. I hope you enjoyed it. If you've made it this far, hopefully that's why you're still watching, that you enjoyed the videos. Of course, feel free to leave comments down below. I should have mentioned it before, but leave comments throughout the video as you've been watching. And of course, I'll respond to any questions, or, I'll even if I don't reply to it, if I at least hit the little heart button, then you know that I read it. So, but yeah. This is the part where I'm like, I don't want to go home yet. It's like, I'm ready to go home. I'm tired, but I don't want to go home yet. I don't want to leave Disneyland. So I'm like prolonging it by rambling, but I really have to go because my hands are getting cold while holding this, why did I almost say umbrella? I'm holding this camera and my hands are getting cold. So I want to put them in my pocket. Oh, I don't have pockets. Anyway, my hands are getting cold. I gotta go. I'm tired. But thanks again so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Here's one last look at the Disney 70th anniversary centerpiece thing. I'm gonna just give you a full 360 view of it. So there's DCA, the entrance to DCA off to the left. And I'm just gonna go around. Here's the side. It says Celebrate Happy. And then each of the spires are labeled with flags up at the top. And each flag says a different land. So Frontierland, Fantasyland, Tomorrowland, Main Street USA, and Adventureland. This is the back of it. And then in the background over there is the entrance to Disneyland proper. And then here's the other side. Celebrate Happy. And of course, they have all the different characters around the base. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That is the cool looking centerpiece thing. I don't think I had gotten some cool shots of it earlier, but I don't think I had gotten a full 360 yet. So there you go. If you like this video, you can let me know by hitting thumbs up. You can check out some of my other videos by clicking one of the links on the screen. I post new videos every week, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified every time I upload. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next video.